I get asked all the time, what do these guys have in common? And what I say as an answer is that the vast majority of these guys do not stand out of a crowd. They don't have the word predator tattooed to their forehead.
Hello?
Hey, hold on at the kitchen counter for a second. I gotta finish brushing my teeth.
Okay.
What's in the bag?
Oh, nothing really.
Good evening, how are you?
Oh,
Why don't you have a seat on the stool there, please?
okay.
Do me a favor, just take your hands out of your pockets if you would.
Okay.
Good, that's what's going on? Go ahead, please sit.
Oh, I'm gonna leave. Okay.
Well, no, I think, no, you need to, trust me, you want to chat for a minute before you do that.
Okay, I want to go, please. I don't.
What are you doing? I want to see what's in your pocket.
Oh, it's just a CD.
Of what? May I see it?
This is some songs I have.
Songs?
Yes.
In Stephen Coates, you've got a guy who's got a good job. He's a successful executive. He composes his own music. He's made his own CDs. He's got his own website. He has a life, a wife, a son. It never ceases to amaze me how in one part of a guy's life it can be so totally normal, successful, and yet they have this secret dark side where they're trolling internet chat rooms for dates with teenagers. And what are you doing here, Stephen?
I was doing something that I shouldn't be.
And what is that? Why don't you tell me?
Sir, I just want to go, okay, please?
What are you doing here trying to meet a girl who told you she was 13 years old, Stephen?
I've never done such a thing, and I didn't want to do it, and...
Why did you do it then?
Because I'm stupid.
How old are you, Stephen?
I'm stupid. I'm
How old are
absolutely, utterly, completely stupid.
How old are you?
56.
56.
And I'm stupid, and I've never done such a thing, and God, please, let me just go.
You could tell that his first instinct was to just turn and go, and then he thought better of it, so we had a chat for a short while.
Sir.
You talk about sex and things like that. Been with any boys or men in a sexy way?
Sir, please, I beg of you, believe me, I've never done such a thing, and I'm crazy, and I'm wrong, and I just want to leave, and I just want to have this just go. Okay, please, I beg of you.
This is a pretty sexually charged conversation for somebody your age to have with somebody who says they're 13.
And please, sir, I know, and I don't want it to, I want it to end. I really want it to end and just go.
Well, there's a couple things you need to know. One is I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet children on the internet. Now, there's nothing I can do to make you stay here, but if there's anything else you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it. And then he leaves to try to avoid being on camera anymore. And as he gets to the end of the driveway, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department is there. And this is when he really starts to come unglued.
Please, I beg of you.
You beg of me what?
Just let me go, please.
Here.
Please let me go.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious.
I'll tell you what.
I've never done such a thing in my life. I never want to do it again. I just want to go, okay? Please.
Since you're the first person to say that today, we'll let you go.
Right, I'm a good guy. I've got a good job. I hadn't done anything yet, But the reality is, the chat, the fact that they showed up, that's a crime right there in the eyes of the police.
Well, I've read all your text messages that you had with this young female, all right? That's what this all is, all right? And you repeat several times, erase our conversations, I can get a lot of trouble with this, so you knew exactly what you were doing.
Yes,
all
that's right.
There's no doubt in my mind or anybody that sees this, you knew exactly what you were doing, all right?
But that didn't mean I was going to actually do it.
Sitting on your computer at home and enjoying the play, talking, is one thing, all right? Showing up at her house is a clear indication that your intent was to complete those three acts you talked about.
But
anal sex, vaginal sex, and oral sex with the girl.
No. I never said anything about having vaginal sex.
Oh, yes, you did.
Well, let me put it this way. Whatever, you know how it is online. You talk to people you don't know who you're talking to, and it just, for all...
He was in control of his life up until that very moment. And he couldn't control the fact that he was going to be on television. And he couldn't control the fact that he was going to be arrested. And that, I think, freaked him out.
What do you think was going to happen?
I thought she was going to ask me to take her for a ride to get a burger. I would have talked to her a little bit, gotten a sense.
Nobody's going to be home. Nobody's going to be able to see us. Your brother's going to be gone. Your parents are going to be gone. I just told you. I just read this. All right?
I know, but that doesn't mean I would actually do it. There's so much fantasy online that...
Well, you should have kept it with fantasy at your house. That wouldn't have been an issue.
I know, and that's
Once you cross the line you cross, the fantasy is no longer an issue as far as fantasy online.
It's a mixture of things, all of them tragic. If, in fact, a 13-year-old girl had been there and there had been a sexual relationship, that's going to damage that child for the rest of his or her life. But at the same time, you know, here's a guy whose family is going to get this news, whose wife is going to say, what? Whose kids are going to say, what? And that is equally as tragic, I think.